one of the scenarios that you're gonna run into, no matter how good you are at the knee slice, is they're gonna trap you in quarter guard, okay? So when you go through here, let's say you get a great knee slice going, you get the underhook, everything's good, but he traps your back foot. Okay, everyone see that? As he should, as he should. This should not deter you at all. There's so many solutions for this. We're gonna walk you through this just fine, okay? First solution is the most simple, and should always be your go-to first. Your knee's already passed, his knee shield is no longer in play, or his knee shield is not in play because his knee's behind you. You're gonna get your cross face, you're gonna pin the far side shoulder. Once the far side shoulder is pinned, it's a lot harder to get tight on this foot, right? When he's up like this, he can clamp that thing. When I get his shoulders flat to the mat, along with this shoulder pressure, turning his chin the other way, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna sit on his hip, and then I'm just gonna pop that top leg. Point your toes so there's less of a grip for him. Point your toes, pop. Point your toes, pop. Once it's free, all you're gonna do is just complete the pass. Let's see it one more time. I get everything going, I cut the knee slice, I get my underhook, but then he traps the foot. And in tournaments, I'm not getting a pass until this foot comes out. Big cross face, hands clasped, sit on the hip, push this top foot, point your own foot and get free. See that from the other angle? And you can't be shy about this. Sometimes you gotta blast that foot. All right, it's not gonna hurt your training partner. You're just hitting them on the side of the knee. He trapped my foot. I've got the underhook though. I'm in pretty good business. Don't let this distract you. Big cross face. Shoulder pressure at the jawline. Look which way he's facing. It's almost like you're wringing out a towel. Right? His knees are going this way, and we're pointing his face the other way with our shoulder. Here. Now I sit on his hip, get heavy, push that top foot, point my toes like a ballerina, and get that leg free. Complete the pass. Okay, there you guys have it. That's the first issue that you might run into with the knee slice pass. Okay, so we went over if we still have the underhook and they catch our foot. Now, what if we lose the underhook for any reason? Let's go ahead and go down into the situation. This can happen, especially when you're doing high octane passes. When you go through here, maybe he pummels, boom, and he catches behind you, right? Your knee is still in good position, but you don't have this underhook, okay? Let's go ahead and just circle this way a little bit. Cool. So we're gonna talk about something you can do that may or may not be high percentage, but if it's available, take it. In the highest levels, it's gonna be hard, but let's show it anyway. He's gonna try to start wrestling up, right? Just grabbing the leg, wrestling up, right? So what we need to do is we need to create separation. Sorry. I'm gonna drop my forearm in this space. I'm gonna do a 12-6 elbow in the space that I created. And then I'm gonna put his arm on like a backpack strap and get kind of a similar sticky underhook. Now, I've got the underhook and we proceed to the last pass, okay? So that's just, it's simply just pummeling the underhook. Very simple. Here, frame, 12-6, get him to his back, and if you just watch the last section, we showed you how to complete that pass, okay? Okay, here we are, back in quarter guard, and he's starting to wrestle up on us, okay? As an intermediary thing, it's probably good to get this whizzer, although not completely necessary. If the whizzer makes you feel comfortable, feel free. Just know the perils of it is if he shoots an underhook under the leg, scoop ripped, he can take me over. Okay? So just be careful with that one. I like the thumb post a little bit more, just like this, because he can't trap my arm. All right, so if I go thumb post, in order for him to wrestle up, his hips have to get up. Go ahead and get your hips up. All right, his hips are up, and now I'm on the defense. His hips got higher than that. All right? If you've wrestled, you know your coach has said high hips, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our knee that was on the mat, we're gonna get our butt up so our hips get higher, and then turn the knee up. So now, if his goal is to try to wrestle up, all we're gonna do is just keep wrestling, keep wrestling, keep wrestling up. He can't because my hips got higher. And now we're in a much better spot. Yes, he still has our foot trapped, but now we're working in 3/4 mount, okay? Instead of quarter mount. So we're here, hips up. He's gonna start trying to wrestle up. Let's say, he's got the underhook. Go ahead and get the underhook. Yeah, tight. Yeah, I can drop this thumb post in, butt high, and as he tries to wrestle up, my knee comes out. All right, let's show this from this angle so people can see it. So he's free here. I thumb post. I get my butt up. As he starts to wrestle up, my knee gets above his hip. It creates a block. Try to get your hip high. He can't. And then I just circle, keep trying to get up, circle, until you get on top there. Okay? Very effective technique that you're gonna have in your back pocket if you're working knee slices. Okay, last but not least, we're in quarter. He starts to wrestle up, but his hips beat ours, and he starts getting attached to the leg. Boom. Okay? Now from this position, we've already lost a lot of the position, right? His hips have gotten higher. So what we can do is we can jump onto this front head. Okay? Once we get to the front head, we can use this to try to get our leg out and just get into a full sprawl. Get to our front headlock and work from there. All right? From here, it's all your front headlock stuff. We've got front headlock series on our Patreon as well. We got some YouTube videos, so make sure to check those out. But just to give you some examples, if he steps that leg up, right, start running around, putting me on his back. We've got arm drags, go behinds, and then we have all of our guillotines, Peruvians, anacondas, head and arms. Sound good? Okay, so let's see that one more time. We got stuck in 3/4 and we don't have the underhook. This is worst case scenario now. We have to think about being defensive now because he's got the offense, especially when he gets his hips up. He gets his hips up, I've got to turn into him, sprawl, push the head. I don't go on any attack until his hands are off my legs. Okay, so as long as he's hanging onto a leg, don't work a go behind, don't work a choke. Get his hands off your legs. All right, now his hands are on the mat. I can start working, okay? Okay, another option we have from this position. He starts to wrestle up and he gets his hips higher than ours. Get your hips, start getting your hips. I take my knee from the inside of his chest to the outside, okay? So he starts coming in, up, I grab my front headlock, I take my knee out, and I switch, okay? Now, is it the safest thing to do, especially in a tournament setting? Maybe not, because if you don't have this guillotine, he ends up getting points. But now, if I do have a good guillotine, I'm attached on this front head, I can continue to elevate him back over, and then I can get a choke. Let's see that one more time. Right here, he starts to wrestle up, I get my whizzer in, as his hips come up, there's going to be space to get your knee out. So let's see that one more time. As we're getting our knee out, we attach to the front head, and now we're here. And I've got this butterfly hook. I can drive him back over, keep the hands connected, get the tap. There you guys have it. That's how to deal with kind of the worst case scenario where you get your knee slice going and you don't have the underhook. And they start wrestling up on you. There you guys have it. If you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe. We're on our way to 5,000 subscribers. Help us out, and also check us out on Patreon.